So yeah, so you already know. We're pretty much past the halfway point. It's week 11.
Hmm.
And this week, I mean, we got a lot to talk about because it's the QBs, man. There's a lot of crazy QB situations so far. I mean, you got Josh Dobbs, probably. I think the Vikings make the playoffs. I'm not gonna like say for sure because there's always, like we've been saying the
High
whole
chance.
season.
High
But
chance. High chance.
I think y'all go because I was looking at the standings and the team that's right below y'all is the Bucks, and that's like the closest team to y'all is the Bucks. So I think y'all got it.
Yeah.
And then
And
I
put
mean, so we'll see. I mean, you guys are only 2 games behind Detroit too.
yeah, and our schedule is pretty now I want to say easy, but we don't gotta face like
Right. It's not like super hard.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys had
Like
your
we can
rough.
compete.
Right.
We can compete.
And but the thing is though, like Dobbs hasn't played bad though. That's the thing people are
Not at
not.
all.
He hasn't played bad. Like it's not like y'all are barely getting by games, but it's not because of bad QB play. Josh Dobbs played
Yeah.
pretty good even before he got traded.
Mm-hmm.
He's only been with the team for 2 weeks basically.
Facts. But I'd like to point out like it's not only that we don't have Dobbs, like we don't have
JJ.
JJ, we don't have our tight end. I think Hawkinson's been in and out, and
Mm-hmm.
we've just had a bunch of injuries. And you know what I'm saying? We still that just shows how good our head coach is, honestly.
No,
'Cause
Connell's nice. You guys just got to
and
get
our defense is starting to get better. Like I'm gonna
you
be honest with
guys.
you,
You guys have the
this
sack leader.
playoffs, this playoffs, I think is gonna be more about defense than quarterbacks. But like quarterback play will be important.
Well, it showed too. I mean, because you got teams like the Chiefs. I mean, Mahomes is still
Mhm.
Mahomes. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I still think he's at worst a top three quarterback at worst, but
At
he's
worst,
still he very well may be the best QB in the league. Excuse me, very well,
yeah.
may be the best QB in the league still. But I mean,
Hmm.
like we've been saying, their defense is top 10, possibly top five. I mean,
Yep.
his receivers are really young. Like outside of Kelsey, I think his oldest receiver is probably like McCole now, or a Scouting, but but
Scouting, yeah. Because
but
even
but
yeah,
but Scoutling's just run downfield and go get it basically. And
facts.
McCole wasn't even on the team for the beginning. And Rasheed Rice is good, but he's young still.
Mm,
So I mean, they'll be fine. But no, yeah,
100%.
so back to court. I mean, so how about that boy in Houston, man?
Shit.
That that
CJ
man,
Stroud,
that man is
is
different,
going.
bro.
I
He's
think
different, bro.
he's gonna change the NFL, and I think he's gonna mess up a lot of franchises' future because a lot of people are gonna think they could do what the Texans did, and
Mm,
honestly, that rarely happens where you get a good head coach that has a good quarterback and they
right.
just gel. Like rarely will that happen. I mean, you look at the teams like before they got CJ Stroud, they had Brock Osweiler, they had a bunch of like
That
struggle. I mean,
Yeah,
Deshaun
they're everyone.
Watson, but then after Deshaun Watson and before
Right.
Deshaun Watson, struggle. You look at the Broncos before Peyton Manning and after Peyton Manning. You look at dang the Bears for forever,
Fields.
honestly.
Fields.
So
I
I
mean, they
mean,
went through who they have. They had Trubisky, Fields.
Justin Fields.
Who
Back in
was
the
it?
day, you got Orton, you got Cutler.
Oh, Kyle Orton. I forgot
Like,
about him, bro.
yeah, like
Cutler wasn't that bad though. He was just
no,
overrated.
it's not that bad, but I
He was just
think the
overrated.
NFL, like teams, I wouldn't be surprised if teams like the Patriots or
Give it
teams
all.
like the Giants, when they try to go to this new era of quarterback, they try to pull a CJ shot and get their guy,
But
but it's
see,
just not going to work like that
the thing with Houston is though they weren't desperate. It's not like they traded up to
at
get him.
all.
They had
Mm-hmm.
the second pick. I mean, their only choice there was to because the thing is they could have honestly just taken Will Anderson there, but they also traded up for him. But if they took him there, they wouldn't have gotten CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud would have went to the Colts. I think the no, because it was the Panthers, Texans. Was it the
But I think
Cardinals
you're right.
third pick? So was it no, I think it was the Cardinals third pick, and
It was
then
the Cardinals, but they wouldn't have taken.
they took that tackle, whatever his name
Yeah,
is, and then
the Colts.
the Colts would have
Yeah, so you was right.
the Colts may have gotten Richardson still.
Yeah, no,
Who
you
knows?
never know.
It's
Because I mean,
fifty-fifty.
it's still crazy that team. The only reason CJ Stroud
Oh
wasn't
no no
as
no no
high
no
is
no no
because
no
of an
no!
IQ test.
Houston had the fourth pick. They traded up,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
and then they took Will Anderson. That's what it was.
Mhm.
So, actually, so either way, they probably would
But
have
I
gotten
think I think when you look at CJ Stroud, you got to give credit to the whole Texans organization
Oh,
because you
definitely.
build a defense for him. Because it
Hmm.
wouldn't mean nothing if he just had great numbers and they was losing games. Like the
Right.
defense is good, they got a good coaching staff, and they're just letting them play, just like Ohio
Well, the
State.
thing
I
is
mean,
too, I was in if said the playoffs started right now, they would be the seventh seed.
yeah, yeah.
And the thing is, I think the last rookie quarterback outside of Purdy to make the playoffs for a full season
Mm,
was Russ. I think his rookie year. I think it was Russ.
right. It
For
wasn't Andrew Luck.
oh, it may have been Andrew Luck. Well, I think that was like the year after because Russ was only drafted a
Yeah.
year before
Oh,
him.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
so, so, so I mean,
I think though, if the playoffs were to start now, I would have the Texans in the championship game, AFC championship against the Chiefs. Only because I know that's not like possible when you look at the
I
bracket.
mean, honestly, I'm
I'm just
looking at
saying that
the standings.
because
They're from the top seven right now. The Steelers are
mm,
frauds. The Steelers are not gonna.
Steelers are frauds. All right, Steelers
Jacksonville, Jacksonville. I don't
are
know,
frauds.
but no,
They
but
got
here's
to
the
get
thing.
hot.
Well, no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because the thing with them is they're kind of similar to the Bills, not like
Mm,
where they like play down to their competition, but they do this thing where they'll
they're
dominate
not a
one
done.
game,
Yeah.
then like the next week they just like forget how to play football, like it's
Right.
weird. And then
Mm,
I mean, because like because the thing is, I'm looking at it. I mean, see, the Dolphins could be good, but I noticed like Tua's a good quarterback, but when they play against teams that are their level or somewhat better, he tends to
he
struggle.
struggles.
He tends
Yeah.
to.
But I'll tell you this. He tends to struggle because the run game doesn't work and then they're behind. So he has to
Right.
pass.
Pass
So
it,
there's
which is
not a
not
lot of good
really
quarterbacks that could get you out of that hole.
get it. The only two quarterbacks that I can think of are Mahomes and probably Burrow.
Yeah. Not
Those two.
even maybe Lamar, but not even I haven't seen Lamar. I lied. Lamar. Add Lamar to that list. He's made some comebacks.
See, the Ravens won't be in that position because their defense is too good to be in that position.
Facts. Facts.
Usually they won't
Mhm.
be in that position. So I mean, I'm looking at the AFC. I mean, from the because even the Colts are somehow in the playoff picture. I don't know how. I mean, Gardner Minshew's never been bad though.
They stay in games. Like
They stay
Gardner
in
Minshew
games.
has bad games, but they stay in games,
They
man.
stay in games. Their defense
Mhm.
holds them in games. I mean, they were like 4-2. Like they were like 3-2
Yeah,
with
to start.
Richardson. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it sucks that he's out. But I mean,
Mhm.
the AFC from the four from like ooh, it's kind of tough because I mean, being I don't think the Raiders make the playoffs, but they're in the playoff picture. I don't know how we're in the
Yeah.
playoff picture. So it's
That's
like it's
I mean, it granted it is like even though we're close to the end, it is only week 11. Teams are
yeah,
about
there's
to
still
drop
plenty.
out right
Drop
now. Because you know
teams will
what's
go up and teams
crazy?
will go down. It's
Yeah. The crazy thing is the Bears, even though it's like low, like or not the Bears, the Jets have a chance at making
they're
the playoff.
they're only four and
It's
five.
3%, but
Yeah, but I
they
mean,
got a chance. So
so I was just about to say. So each conference obviously has 16 teams.
mm,
Um, from the 14th team up, so the Broncos are the last like playoff contender left because the Titans aren't
yeah,
going and the Patriots
mm,
are probably not going.
I going.
But
And the Giants and
well, that's from the NFC. I'm just strictly talking
yeah.
about AFC.
Oh, you just okay.
Yeah. And then we'll go to the NFC after. So from the Broncos up, so the Broncos are the 14th seed in the AFC, but they're only 4-5.
Yeah,
And then
it's
from
crazy.
them from them to the Chargers, so the 14th, 13th, and 12th, they're all 4-5.
Mm,
From the Raiders, Bills, Colts, and Bengals and Texans. So the Bengals and Texans they've had their bye weeks already, so they're 5-4. But the Raiders, Bills, and Colts are all 5-5. So
uh,
so those five teams can, you know, like
eventually.
someone they could all lose, or being this
Yeah,
probably won't happen, but like the Raiders could literally win next week and like all those teams lose and the Raiders could somehow be the seventh seed, just like that.
yeah, for
And
sure.
then from the 6, 5, 4, and 3, those are the division leader. Oh no, sorry. The 6-5, which is the Browns and Steelers, they're 6-3, and then the division winners, the Dolphins and Jaguars, all four of those teams are 6-3. And then the top two teams, the Ravens and Chiefs,
Yeah,
are 7-2 and 7-3. So every single team that's in playoff contention, technically, it's no more than 3 games, and
Yeah,
there's still 8 weeks of football. So being
yeah.
I mean, I would say the solidified for sure playoff spots. I mean, division winners right now, I could tell you, it's going to be Chiefs, Ravens for sure. The
Mm,
Bengals could get hot. They tend to do that. Like the second half, they just become unstoppable.
they
But
could.
but I think the Ravens got that unlocked. I think the Chiefs and Ravens are the only two that got their divisions unlocked, and maybe the Dolphins if Buffalo keeps struggling. But outside of the Chiefs and
I don't,
Ravens, the
I don't
division
think.
is anyone's game.
Yeah.
So I mean, we'll see. I mean, because I've been big on Cleveland. It honestly just
I'm
depends on
big on
how
Cleveland too.
it depends. It just
Because
depends on
honestly,
Watson.
Cleveland's defense is so good
Mhm.
that I don't think they need Deshaun Watson to be crazy. Like we talk
They
about
don't.
all the time. Just don't
Yeah,
turn over the ball.
yeah.
Just don't
No,
turn over the
he
ball.
doesn't.
And the Browns could be in the Super Bowl this year. Like
No,
not
yeah,
even close.
he doesn't need to be how he was in Houston. I mean, would they love
Not
that?
at all.
Of course they would.
Mm.
But they don't need Watson to be Superman. They just need him to go out there and literally don't do what Josh Allen does. Literally.
Facts.
Granted,
Don't turn it over.
the Bills defense is a piece of shit right now. I don't know what's going on, but they're
You
gonna
got
get
ready?
better soon. Yeah, yeah. Said you good.
I was getting pressed about what up.
So what up, man? So
Look,
so
no, quick question. I'm out and about. You guys want me to go in the car or is it first time?
so what happened?
I'm out right now.
Yeah,
So would you guys rather me go in my car or is there voice around me not too bad?
we can low-key hear background noise, so it's up to you.
Nah, just, yeah. I can go in my car and we can do it.
I mean, said if you don't mind, I mean that's cool. Yeah, so that's fine. So yes, like I was saying, I mean, yeah, so the Browns don't need him to be Superman. I mean, it's the same thing for the Steelers too, because obviously the Steelers always have a top 10 defense. That's a given. Um,
Facts.
it just depends on Matt Canada and then Pickett. That's literally that's literally their problem. We've been talking about
Bro,
that.
if the Steelers had CJ Stroud, they would win the Super Bowl. That's all I gotta say.
They could. I mean, CJ Stroud's a rookie. That's the only problem.
I mean,
But he is different, like we're saying.
he he went crazy against Georgia. Like that's probably one of the craziest games I've ever seen. Like I don't think the playoffs is really gonna phase him for real. If I'm gonna be honest,
It's gonna phase him. He's a rookie. Trust me,
bro.
it's gonna phase him.
Georgia, this man made a comeback
That's
against
college though.
Georgia.
That's
It's
college
tougher.
though.
I get it, but bro, I'm sorry. I'm
It's
sorry. If
it's
you
the
if you put CJ Stroud in the playoffs versus shoot, let me think. CJ Stroud versus Josh Allen in the playoffs. I don't know.
really the Bills defense is pretty fucking ass, like we just said.
It's
So
bad, and Josh Allen loves to, you know what I'm saying, sell.
loves to
So
and the thing with the Texans too, because they pretty much have the same defense outside of Will Anderson, but it's the coaching.
yeah.
That's why their defense has been so much
Mhm.
better than last year. But like we were saying, I mean, there's 14 teams from the AFC that could make the playoffs.
For sure.
Like
For sure.
there's 14 playoff contenders, which is crazy. And then if we go
Mm.
to
Teams will drop off though.
well, the thing is, if we go to the NFC, it's a lot smaller.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Like I'm looking at it right now, the Panthers are definitely not going. The Cardinals are not
Mm.
going. Giants definitely not. Bears not.
Mm.
Rams no. Packers no. Falcons no.
Mm.
Commanders no. Bucks maybe. And that's the bottom
If the
18.
Saints keep messing around, yeah.
Well, the Saints are winning their division somehow still, so they're probably gonna get a wild card spot.
With
But
Jameis Winston leading the herd.
he
Mm-hmm.
looks better than Carr. I'm not gonna lie on Sunday when Carr got hurt. But for some reason, Carr's line can't block, which is really weird because the Saints have had a good offensive line for years, and now they can't block.
Facts.
So I don't know what the
Facts.
problem is. But I mean, I'm looking at the NFC. I mean, there's only eight-ish teams because I'm
Mm.
kind of skeptical on the Bucks too because that's like the bottom 18. That's like the half. That's where the half mark. And then you go into the playoffs. The
Yeah.
Vikings will make it. The Cowboys will make it. The Seahawks, they could win their division, but I think San Fran still
Yeah.
got that. I
Yeah.
think San Fran still got that because Geno
They
Smith has
found
been.
their groove.
The Saints should make it because the NFC's weak.
Mhm.
The Niners will win the division, and then the Lions and Eagles are going to be the two powerhouses to beat. I think. I seriously think the Niners or I mean the Lions could beat like not like dominate, but I think they could beat both Philly. and for San Fran.
Whoa,
I
that
think
is
they
a
can,
hot
bro.
take.
I think they
That
can,
is
bro.
a hot take.
I think they can, bro. I mean,
That
because
is
dude,
a hot
because
take.
no, listen, because the Lions, just because their defense is not that bad this year either, but from the opposite side of the ball, they're built like specifically their O line, they're built to be anybody because of how like they have no weakness on their offensive line.
Mm,
And granted, don't get me wrong, the Niners have freaking Chase Young, Nick Bosa, Hargrave, and Armstead. That's pretty
mm,
fucking
scary.
ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous, but
Gonna be Niners versus Ravens.
Mm.
really Super Bowl? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been saying the Niners since week one, y'all know that, but
I
Yeah.
think so.
I think after watching everything, man, the only way the Ravens end up losing this year, bro, they've been ahead by more than 10 points in each of their losses in the
Right.
fourth
Back.
quarter.
Mm.
Damn, that's true.
You
Yeah.
know, like
Oh, that's right.
they would be
They lost the
undefeated right now if they would have just closed out those games. They were up by more than 10 in each one of them.
dude. They were like so what was the one like 31-7 on the fucking Browns and they lost or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
hmm
Yeah, and they lost. So I mean, it really, yeah. I mean, it's all coaching at the end of the day because
You know
teams. I
what's
noticed
crazy? You know what's
what
crazy? The Ravens are great at ball control, except for when they have a big ass lead.
Lee.
Like,
Yeah,
100%.
how are you
100%.
so good at controlling
Mm.
the ball until you got a 30-point lead and then you just can't run the
it's
ball no more? Like,
kind of funny that you bring that up because honestly, like outside, let's see, being outside of San Fran and Detroit and Philly, like from the AFC, the Ravens
NFC?
literally have the perfect offense for ball control
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
because they can run with Gus Edwards has had a pretty good year. Lamar's Lamar, obviously. They can run short stuff with Zay, and Zay's pretty athletic, and their line's
I don't
good
know. I
too.
feel like every year you watch football, you're like, yeah, this is the team that's gonna win. This year, there's so much parity, man.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
lot.
Everybody is like either okay or trash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's not a
Mm.
single team that you could be like, oh, bro, they're unstoppable. Like
Well,
Yeah.
The Chiefs look beatable. The Eagles look beatable. They're like, look at all their games, man. If they don't have the ball last, they lose half of those games.
Back. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
They easily could have lost to the Commanders twice.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So Sam Howell leading the league in passing
Yeah,
yards though.
that's crazy. That is
I mean, Eric
not on my
Bieniemy, he's done his
radar.
thing. He's done his thing with
Hey,
San Fran.
I have a question. I have a question. If New England was to trade Bill Belichick to Washington and hold on. Would you give up Sam Howell if New England wanted him?
No, no, you can't do that.
You can't?
No,
Yeah,
bro.
I don't think you can trade players. You can trade draft picks. I know
No,
that.
No,
no.
you can trade players. You can trade players.
Players for a coach?
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
the
you
Raiders
never trade
did.
that.
That's what the Raiders did
Yeah.
with John Gruden the first time to the
Yeah,
Bucks, and then we lost to him the next year.
yeah.
So, I mean, it's rare. Like that won't happen in today's day and age. But I mean,
No. They'll let him
nah,
go.
yeah.
They're mutually separate.
Well, I think Bill
Yeah.
Belichick is definitely gone next year. I don't think he's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
coach again. I think the game's past him.
Nah, I think he has to prove it. He can do it without Tom. So I think he goes one more place. I think he do it one more time.
What team would he go to though?
But
Like, what's
like,
the
if you're Bill
ATL.
and you value your draft picks so much, would you want a team trading their draft picks for you? Or would you rather just sit out a year, get paid by Bob Kraft your 20 mil, and then the year after pick the either Cowboys job or whatever job becomes available after next year?
Shoot.
he just wanted to chase that
Right?
bread?
Because
Yeah.
he did leak like, oh, you guys gave me an extension before the year started. So like, why would he mention his extension when everybody's calling for his job, right?
I don't know if a team's gonna bring him in, especially after this whole like, oh, he can't win without Brady, and then especially the hype on Josh McDaniels.
I
It's
can,
like,
because all these general managers have to do is put on tape of Mac Jones and be like, yeah, I can see why he's losing.
Yeah, thank you.
true,
Yeah, fact,
true.
bro.
Nah.
Mac Jones does suck. Mac
Like,
Jones is
Hard to watch.
pretty
you're
bad.
telling me all these billionaire owners won't just look like he's Bill Belichick, and he's
Yeah.
been playing with Mac Jones the past 3 years. I'm gonna overlook
I
that.
mean, he did take him to the playoffs his rookie year.
All right, I know y'all are
Mr.
rocking
Trubisky
with
was
AP.
the Pro
Y'all
Bowler.
rocking with AP. If you're Al Davis, you're telling me you got a chance. Well, maybe not because you just fired McDaniels and Ziegler from New England. But like, if you're a team that is okay with New England, you're probably gonna be in the Bill Belichick sweepstakes. I think he's gonna go. I think he's gonna go to Washington, but we'll see what happens.
He said he could. I mean, I just don't want him, bro. Especially, I mean, granted, he'll be a better coach than McDaniels, but I want this Patriot shit gone. Like, don't ever do that shit again. Don't ever do that shit again, bro.
To be
You
fair,
want to
if
keep
you want,
AP? You want to keep AP?
Well, if there's no better option, I mean, we don't really have a choice. We don't.
But you don't know who's the better option or not,
Yeah.
right?
But well, no, but I'll tell you this though. He is. I'm not saying he is Dan Campbell, but the way he treats the players and from what I've
It's
heard,
like Dan Gamble, yeah.
he's very similar to Dan Campbell. And a lot of the players he's brought in, a lot of them are like from like the same atmosphere he's from, so they all grew up around the same stuff. That's why they connect so well. So
I mean, he's a player's coach.
well,
Right.
they actually just brought they signed Jack Jones today. I didn't even know Jack Jones went to Long Beach Poly. AP coached him there actually, and then Jack
Coached
Jones
him in
went
Arizona
Arizona
State.
State too.
He coached him in
Yeah.
Arizona State.
So
Wait,
so
y'all
they go way
signed
back.
Jack Jones?
Today. I wanted to sign
Really?
him, so I'm glad we did.
It was either gonna be y'all or the Cowboys. Y'all like those type of players.
Well, he has a well. He really fits the culture now because I mean, shoot, the freaking coach drives a freaking lowrider and he's throwing up a set on the freeway. So
Yeah.
I'll take it. But no, yeah. But I think the game is past Belichick though. Back to what we were saying. I mean, that's just me. That's what I think. But he might, like you said, he also wants to prove that he can win without Brady. So we'll see. We'll see. Just don't come to the Raiders. I'll tell you that. Just stay away.
I think
I think Chargers.
Fuck no, I don't want him.
I think Chargers. Staley's not gonna stay. They're gonna fire
Staley getting fired. Staley's getting fired.
I'm tired of hiring the wrong coach. We have a good offensive team. We go and hire a defensive coach. We have a good defense. We go hire an offensive coach. Like, what is going on?
You guys should just make Kellen Moore the coach. No, I'm playing.
Huh?
You guys should make Kellen Moore the coach. I thought the Cowboys said, no, honestly thought the Cowboys were going to do that. That's what I thought.
I don't know. They're over here talking about they're going to keep Kellen Moore next year and hire Dan Quinn. If we hire Dan Quinn, man, I just don't get it. I just don't get it, bro.
I would not mind Dan Quinn. I'm not going to lie to you. Said the Raiders bottom or I said I would not mind that either.
You would take Dan Quinn?
Yeah. Yeah, if he was the best option outside of AP, if this keeps going well with AP, then yeah.
I mean, yeah, you don't have a quarterback though, so I get it. You could take a defensive coach.
But O'Connell's gonna be like a bridge guy. They're gonna try to do similar to what the Rams did. I mean, they traded for Stafford, obviously, but the Raiders are gonna try to like build the team up and get it ready, and then they'll probably trade up for a quarterback, kind of like what the Niners did with Trey Lance. Hopefully. What, the Raiders quarterback?
It's bound to happen.
And if they had the roster for, I mean, I'd be down.
Or Dak. Bound to happen.
No. Dak will not be. Dak will not be a Raider.
You just spoken into existence. You're going to build the team up to get a mid quarterback because it's not going to be a high end quarterback.
No, I said draft one too. We could draft one. We could trade up and draft one too.
Yeah. You really want
If I was the Raiders, I'd stick with O'Connell next year.
Oh no, yeah.
Stick with AP.
No, yeah.
Stick with AP, and then if they do shit next year, then bring back in Gruden and bring back in Carr. Let him ride out.
Carr will be too old at that point. He'll be 31. Oh no, he's 32 already. He'll be like 34. Yeah. No, I'm good, bro. That bridge is burned already. Maybe Gruden, but Carr, that bridge is burned already.
I think Gruden's the one that was in Davis's ear telling him to fire McDaniels.
Shoot, I mean, dude, I was reading the Bleacher Report, bro. People were telling to send McDaniels to Palestine and blow him up. I was like, dude. I was like, dude. I was like, this is it was bad, bro. It was bad. People were saying send him to the Middle East. I'm like, that's insane. said I wanted him fired, but that's like crazy. That's like
I know.
wild. Yeah, that's like so. I mean, to be honest, like I said last week, I just want them to bring in someone like that's gonna, with that the players are gonna like, and and they're a good coach too. Like obviously when it comes to IQ and stuff. But we'll see, we'll see. But I mean, yeah, it's a weird year. I mean, there's a lot of playoff teams, and you got and like Loki, I've noticed like now that CJ Stroud is doing this thing too. Like I noticed every year now, like ever since JJ came into the league, and CD, there's always a rookie or two that just like plays like they've been in the league for like 10 years.
Look at
Because
the schools they go to. You know what I'm
well,
saying?
yeah,
Not a surprise.
but like, but like, but like compared to like Marvin Harrison going to Ohio State, because he's gonna be good. CJ Stroud going there, like JJ went. I mean, because LSU was only like really like super good for that 1 year. Like, I mean, they're still good. Like, don't get me wrong, but like
Stacked.
that's what I'm
Stacked.
saying. They were loaded
Yeah.
for that 1 year, so it's not like they were like a powerhouse like Bama, Georgia. Clemson was good for a couple years.
Mm.
I mean, LSU's always been like a top 10
Well, no, they're
preseason team
good.
though.
They're good, but they're not a powerhouse, is what I'm saying. So,
I
being
just feel like when you get into situations like because you said CD Lamb, like CD Lamb played in big games and big bowls
oh
and
yeah, yeah,
Big
yeah,
12
yeah,
championship,
yeah,
and then JJ won national championship,
championship, right,
and
right.
Jamar Chase, that's
Jamar
another
Chase.
example.
Well, he sat
He
out the
they
year
play
after too.
they've been
He
in
sat
big
out the
games
year
and big
after, yeah.
There, yeah.
situations. He did, but I mean, shoot, they
Yeah, but
played in
then
big
look at
games.
Puka Nacua. He ain't never played a big game in his life, bro.
That
Let's be
is true.
honest.
Yeah,
He
That is
hasn't.
true.
He's never played a big game in his life.
that's true too.
Mm.
I mean, it's honestly just, I mean, like, what do y'all think it is though? Because there's always, I mean, there's undrafted guys that go off
I think it's also systems too. It's
system. Yeah,
easy.
that's true.
It's easy
I
to
think
pick
it's
up.
just a system, man.
To be fair, some
Yeah,
people overvalue some people sometimes too. Like
Yeah,
that too.
who's I'm trying to think of a name. I forgot his name. Quarterback, forgot his name. UCLA, Josh Rosen. There we go.
Oh yeah,
my God.
People
yeah.
always
Frozen like
value
Rosen, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came back against Texas on A&M that one game. I was watching that game. They were down by like it was like 27-0, and he came back and won the game. So,
Hell, even Johnny Manziel looking at college. Look at him now. Look.
well, I mean,
Jalen Rager.
oh,
Yo,
man, the Eagles could
yo.
have had JJ, bro.
If
They
it
could have had
wasn't if it wasn't for Kyler Murray, Josh Rosen would be just as good as Josh Allen.
what the hell?
What
Well,
in the
Y'all-
world?
I'm just saying, look at all them picks. Look at all the turnovers and picks that man. Hey, he looked like Josh Rosen out there. He do not look like Josh Allen out there. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. I know
It's
Rosen's
that
year
Madden
was
curse,
like,
dog. I'm telling you, dude.
well, I mean, Rosen's rookie
Hey,
was
that's it.
pretty,
No,
but like
bro,
Rosen,
he's always turned the ball over every year. Josh
Who?
Josh
Allen's
Allen?
always turned the ball.
he's
Yeah, he
Brett Favre,
always turns
bro.
the ball.
He's
Yeah,
literally
I
Brett
know,
Favre.
but at least like last year he got better at it. Like he's smarting up about it. This year it's like he forgot what he did last year and went back to his rookie year. Like, oh yeah, I can do like that. I don't
Well,
know.
the thing is too, their defense is for some reason really bad this year too. I don't know why. Their defense is always good, and then this year they just stopped playing football.
Y'all remember 2 weeks ago I said show me 10 more wins on Buffalo's schedule?
And they
Yeah,
haven't and they haven't won since, right?
yeah.
I'm just saying, bro. Y'all ain't gonna find 5 more wins on their schedule. Now they need 6 more wins to make the playoffs. They ain't gonna make the playoffs.
And
Yeah.
there's 8 games left, or 8 weeks. I'm
The
not sure.
Broncos don't make it over the Bills. That's crazy.
Dude, well, the Broncos are starting to kind of trend up a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. We'll
They
see
got one
though.
of the easiest. They got I think the third easiest schedule to close out the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I mean, it all depends on rest because their defense is slowly, like, finally starting to kind of, do their
Yeah,
thing.
it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be them and the Vikings. Two
I,
hot teams,
I
5-win
think
game streak, and then a 3.
I think you guys beat them. I'm not gonna lie. I think Josh Dobbs, because Josh Dobbs, like you were talking about,
Where
is
is
like
it at? Where is it at?
That one I do not know.
let me check real quick.
If it's in Denver, y'all losing.
Fact, hey,
I think
I'll
low
admit
key,
that.
yeah,
It's hard.
in
It's hard to play in Denver, bro.
Denver. Yeah, it is.
My it's crazy.
I
Well,
lived there
we'll
most of my
Whatever.
life.
I don't even.
Well, unless you're the Raiders, they haven't beat us in 7 games, so we always beat them for some reason. Vikings. Let's see. Yeah, I think whoever has home field is gonna win that game. They're in Denver. We'll see though. We'll see
Yeah.
though. Oh, it's a Sunday night game too.
It
I don't
is?
think y'all. I don't think they win that
It's the
one.
Bronx game. They could. I
We
mean,
finally got a good one.
they possibly get
I
JJ
think-
back too. They possibly get JJ back.
Nah, I think the
So,
Broncos. I
taking the
think they turn that tide. Well, like what sucks for the Broncos, man, is for the rest of the year, like even if they only give up 20 points average, their average is still gonna be over 30 points that they gave up a game.
Yeah.
That's 70s.
Well, just
That's-
well, yeah.
Like
just 'cause
that
of
70 hurts you so bad,
Yeah, I'll say
bro.
just
Like
because
It
of that, just
does.
because that 70 bomb.
that 70 covers like 4 games, bro. Like you have to shut people out just for your number not to go up at all.
Do y'all think the Texans cannot just make the playoffs but win their division? Like honestly,
I mean,
I
yeah,
think they can
yeah.
win their division.
Yeah,
Do
they
you-
do both.
do you think they will? Because I honestly think they're gonna win it. Because
I
Yeah,
think
they're-
they're gonna win it.
Yeah,
They're the
'Cause the
most
Ja-
consistent team in the division, honestly.
Because
Yeah.
the
By far,
Jaguars
yep.
do this because the Jaguars do this thing where they'll beat like a good team and then they'll just stop playing football next week and then like they just forget how to play football. Like me and Mo were talking about. I think they win the division too. They'll probably finish
Yeah.
as probably the 4th seed. So I think the Dolphins will. Ugh, dude, it's so weird, bro. Because the AFC has a bunch of like there's a lot of sneaky teams, but there's also a lot of frauds too. It's weird. And then the NFC is kind of more like you can kind of tell like who's gonna like make a playoff run and who's not.
There's only 2 teams:
Yeah, so far.
49ers, Eagles. That's it. Everybody else,
You don't think the Lions can make a run? I'm sold on them, bro. I'm so sold on them, bro. Golf for MVP. No, I'm playing. No, I'm
What are
playing.
we doing?
That's too far. That's a
What
stretch.
are we
No, I'm
doing? We
playing.
did Jameis Winston for MVP. We're just doing stuff
Bro.
right now, you know?
Right.
Being, if you look at Goff's numbers, bro, he's put up numbers, but he's not winning MVP. It's got to be Lamar or shoot. I mean, CJ Stroud has an argument, but he won't because he's a rookie.
Yeah, they're not gonna give it to him.
He's a rookie. But to be honest, bro, the only like MVPs right now, like for sure candidates, it's honestly I'm looking at it, it's CJ Stroud and freaking Lamar. Because the rest of the quarterbacks have been like kind of
I think Lamar
Well,
wins it.
inconsistent.
Lamar
Yeah, I
should
I
think-
win
mean,
it.
I guess like, he has the best record, but I don't like this year. I don't feel like there's like a overall best player. I actually have a question about that. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of hard
Like,
because like
honestly,
Well, I'm gonna be honest, like it's so crazy because he's had way better years than this year,
yeah.
and he hasn't won MVP those years. But like
Yeah.
Oh,
Lamar, like I don't,
yeah, but
statistically,
I feel like
this year is
just look
not
at their
like
schedule though, bro.
that too.
Like I said,
That
they
too.
unless they fuck around in the 4th quarter, they look like they're gonna go undefeated the rest of the year. Like I
Yeah,
told
they
y'all,
just be cruising.
show me who the Bills can beat. Show me who the Ravens can lose to, bro.
Yeah, nobody. No.
I mean, they had
Like they literally have not purposely, but like they've had to literally give the game away to put L's on their record, bro.
Mm.
well, I mean, they play the Bengals this coming up week on Thursday. That's the Thursday night game. And then they play the Chargers on Sunday night. Those should be good games. I think have they played the Bengals once? I think they split with the Bengals. Let's see.
I think the Bengals
Uh,
got their number.
Well,
The
yeah.
Bengals beat them once already.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
so,
the Bengals
mean-
got their number.
You think so? They'll beat them
no,
again?
no. They'll beat the Bengals.
Nah.
And then put the
Probably
Chargers.
gonna beat us too.
And then the Rams, they're gonna mop the floor with them. They're gonna
Yeah.
kill Jacksonville too on Sunday night. And then they play San Fran but then they play San Fran on Monday night. That's gonna be tough.
Okay, that's
That's
4
crazy,
wins and
man.
1 loss. That's
And
4
then-
wins and 1 loss.
And they play
Mhm.
Miami,
That's another win.
and then they'll play Matt Canada, which they shouldn't have lost them last time.
So they're gonna close the season 5-2.
Yeah, because I don't think they're gonna play their starters that last one, right?
Right.
I
so
mean,
like
It depends on the seedings, because what if like them and the Chiefs are fighting for the number 1 seed? They're gonna
Yeah.
play them.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to play them. Well,
and
let's
then I
Chiefs.
look at the
I'm looking
I look at the Chiefs schedule.
Chiefs, yeah, I'm looking at them right now. So the Chiefs, they play Philly on
That's
Monday
a
night.
loss.
Yeah, I
That's a
think Philly
loss.
beats them too. And then they play us. Oh man, yeah. So they'll beat us.
You guys are gonna lose on the road, but win at home. They're gonna split with us.
You
They're gonna split with
really
the Chargers, and they're gonna split with the Raiders. They're gonna
okay?
split the division this year.
Okay. Being the Raiders defense has not been that bad, surprisingly. I looked
Yeah,
at them. They're like I think they're ninth in points allowed,
yeah.
and they've actually been getting turnovers.
And
They played
they have to play us. They have to play the Chargers and the Raiders 4 times,
yeah,
or
and the
combined 4 times before
well,
the end of the year.
and with the Chargers, no matter how good or bad your guys' teams are, you guys always have a shootout.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
happens every year, and they
And
play
we
the
always
pack.
split. We always
But
split the
yeah,
past like 4 years. So
yeah, the Packers, they're gonna kill the Packers.
that's a win.
The Bills, I don't know. It depends on it. It really just depends on Josh Allen. If said if Josh Allen plays good, the Bills will
Hey,
win that game.
The Bills could also go 3-0 the next 3 weeks, you know?
They could. I mean, the Bills, like the Bills on paper, like they're one of the best teams. But Josh Allen decides to be Brett Favre and just starts throwing picks. And then
What's
they play,
crazy is all those picks that you watch him play, like all those picks that he throws, even the tip balls, he's had easier completions to not throw those picks, bro.
right,
Every
right.
single one.
It's
Every
Brett
single
Favre,
one.
bro. He's Brett Favre 2.0. He's a good, or he could be Phil. I mean, Philip Rivers. He's like
I'm
Philip
telling you,
Rivers and
bro.
Brett Favre.
You
Philip
ain't get on the cover of
Philip
Madden one time. We gotta play football, dog.
Whoa, and then freaking Mahomes didn't get the curse. He freaking went on to win a fucking Super Bowl. So,
Hey, he
No,
different though.
he did
He
get the
different.
curse.
oh yeah,
He
okay,
did
no,
get
I
the
know,
curse.
Home different.
He got injured. I remember he got
dude.
injured.
Yeah,
They
he
still won
did.
the ring that year though, and he was out
They
for like
they
he was
did,
out.
but his injury was crazy.
Well, he hurt his ankle. He did a QB
Mhm.
sneak and they smashed his ankle. So then they played
And to be fair, he was on the cover with
Tom Brady.
what's his name?
Well,
With Tom Brady. So
I think that was the year that Brady won it, right?
no, it was the year before. Remember they
Oh,
played each
the year
other?
before.
And
Oh
then
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Lamar was
yeah.
on that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Mm.
Lamar was that the? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
And Lamar got injured after that.
yeah. The Madden curse exists for everyone but Mahomes, I guess, and Brady.
No, it was Madden 20. It was Madden 20 cover when he got injured. Like,
Mahomes.
yeah, his kneecap
Yeah.
was on the side of his leg or something like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the
No. Yeah.
Rams
That was
won
a
that
QB
year.
sneak.
The
Yeah.
Rams won.
That was QB sneak. So, okay. So Packers win. Bills. I think the Chiefs will still beat them though. Then they play the Patriots. I don't even know why the hell that's a primetime game.
It's
I
gonna
don't
get
know.
flexed probably.
Yeah, got
Yeah.
to. Got to.
It's fucking crazy. And then they
But
play
knowing the
us.
Patriots and knowing Bill Belichick, like the
Belichick.
Chiefs could lose that game, bro.
Let's lose that game.
Like
Yeah.
Just to
That's
save his job.
that's one thing. The Patriots, they're never badly coached. They just don't really have the talent no more. That's part of it too. I mean, their best receiver right now, it's like I think it's like
Juju.
it's not even Juju. It's some guy named like Douglas or something. So I don't even know his name. He's like number 83 or something.
Razul? Or no,
I
that's a
No, he's
no
a
no
corner.
no no.
rookie.
Yeah, that's a corner.
That's
He's
a
a
corner.
rookie.
I think it's like Demar. I
Sweet.
think it's like I think it's like Demario Douglas or something like that.
Yeah,
Something
he's
like
like
that.
a rookie. He's
Something
a
like that.
rookie.
He's been their number one receiver because Kendrick Bourne's out for the year. But anyways, they play the Patriots. They play the Raiders on Christmas Day. Like you said, they'll split. I mean, I think they sweep us. I'm not gonna lie, but because they beat us every year, but who knows? And then they play Cincy. Cincy will beat them this year, and then they play you guys for the last game. So I mean, I'm looking at it. So we said Philly dub, Raiders dub, Packers dub, Bills
No, Philly
dub.
lost. Philly lost.
Oh no, yeah. So L dub dub. I think they beat the Bills. So that's 3-1. That's 4-1. That's 4-2, 4-3. And then the Chargers, it just depends on the split because you guys will split this year.
So 4-4.
So 4-4, 5-3 ish. So they'll finish like 12-5, 11-6 ish, which that's still a playoff spot.
Now go through the Ravens schedule.
Let's go see. Where's my dude? I have all the teams on my Bleacher Report. So I gotta okay, here we go. Okay, so the Ravens, so they're sitting at 7-2 right now.
Okay.
Cincy,
You lose.
they beat them last time. Or yeah. So they beat them last time. So they'll split, yeah. So that's 7-3. Then they play the Chargers. I think that's 8. That's 8 wins. Rams is 9. Jaguars 10. I think they'll lose to the Niners. The Dolphins they'll beat, and then they should beat Matt Canada this time. So that's like 12
Boom.
and so that's like 12-5
Yeah.
for them. It's like 12-5. So they'll finish like 12-5, 11-6 too. That's crazy. That's like going to be the number one seed, a 12, 11 win team. You don't see that too often. Usually the number one's like a four. It's like a 13 to 15 win team usually.
Yeah.
And then let's go. I'm kind of curious about the Browns because before y'all joined, me and Mo were talking about them. Like, because the Browns, I mean, don't because they still have the best defense right now, right? Like outside of
It's funny. Since you said that, they gave up like 30 points like four
Yeah,
times,
no,
four
bro.
straight times.
yeah, no,
Like,
They overcompensated for the 4
Yeah.
weeks. That
well, okay.
I said, damn, they're giving away a lot of points.
So that game they beat the Niners, they only gave them 17 points, and then they played the Colts.
Okay.
They lost 39-38.
I know that
sorry,
shit was high. Like,
sorry. They won 39-38.
okay.
And then they lost to the Seahawks 24-20. They
Okay.
beat the Cardinals 27-0, and then they just beat Baltimore 33-31. So their best game was against the Cardinals, and Josh Dobbs, well, he wasn't even quarterback no more.
Clayton
crazy.
Tune was.
Oh, jeez, bro. I mean, the Browns schedule. I'm
Hey,
looking at it
I have
too.
a question for y'all. I
What?
have a question for y'all. And I want y'all to think long and hard about this before you just blurt out an answer. Who has a better record at the end of the year? The Jets or the Bills?
Oh, they have the same record right now, right? Or the Jets are 4-5. The Bills are 5-5.
I'd say Jets. You call me crazy. I'd say Jets.
I mean, they did beat the Bills in the first game of the year. I mean, it was the first game of the year, but they did beat them. Well, I'm looking at the Bill. Do y'all want to know the Bills' next 3 games? That's horrible, actually.
It don't matter. DeMar Hamlin's starting. They're gonna win
Oh
all of
my
them.
God, bro.
He's the 12th man.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name's on that. Dude, that I still can't stop thinking about the freaking ambulance, bro. That actually pissed me off when I saw that.
Bro, your hatred is insane.
So their
Crazy,
next,
bro.
so the Bills next, so the Bills next 5 games, they play the Jets this coming up week. I think
Okay.
they beat them this time. There's no way they don't split.
I don't know.
But then they play Philly at
Did you
Philly.
think the Jets lose 3 in a row?
No, I don't think they do.
Actually, yeah, low key, especially because they just had the players meeting too.
Yeah,
And
but
Yeah.
about the players meeting too, like, why you have that players meeting? What do you? I mean, you know what Zach Wilson is like.
yeah,
What do
I
you?
mean,
What's to talk about? There's nothing to talk about. Like,
yeah, it's true. That's a good point. I mean, so the Bills they play the Jets.
I don't
They
know.
go-
Zach Wilson has 2 bad games and then has 1 good game, so he might be due for his good game against the Bills. I mean, I'm just saying. My bad,
So,
Will. Go ahead, finish your talk,
dude,
bro. My bad.
no, but no, he good. But speaking of that, dude, Zach Wilson could be so good too because his arm talent, like he has ridiculous
Mhm.
talent, like physical wise, but he has A-Rod
Rolling
David
left
talent.
off 1 foot,
One
fucking
foot,
gets it in the
dude,
end zone, bro.
dude, he has A-Rod talent, bro. Like arm talent, like
You know what I think
yes, bro, yes,
messed up Zach
yes, bro.
Wilson? You know what I think messed up Zach Wilson, to be honest?
What
Being
him?
in New York, bro. Being
yeah,
in
New
New
York.
York.
Yeah, 100%,
Yeah,
100%.
Like you have all that pressure of a big city, and like, yeah, bro, I feel like the Jets ain't been shit since each one of us have been alive, but it's still the fact that you play in New York for a franchise that's well known. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, them and Philly are probably like the worst 2 franchises to play for, and not because like they're like bad, but because of the pressure that because
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
Philly fans are some of the most racist fans you'll ever meet, bro. Based off of what I heard players say and stuff,
Mhm.
they're
I
like
feel like New
crazy.
England's worse with all due respect.
Yeah, I
Actually,
heard
yeah,
New York.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
New
yeah,
York.
yeah, no, yeah, you're right. But so they play the Jets, like then they go to Philly. By the way, the Bills do. They're losing that game. That's not even a question. They're gonna lose that game. So I think, like you guys said, they do lose to the Jets. So that's 0-2 the next 2 games. Then they go to KC. They're gonna lose that game. I just realized that it's in KC. So they're gonna lose that
Bro,
game.
Yeah, you can stop now.
you can stop, bro. That they missed
Yeah,
the
you can
playoffs
stop.
at that point.
Yeah,
They were
You're
even
not
higher
making
than
the
OC,
you're
dog.
not
No,
making
no,
the
no, no, no.
playoffs at 9-8. You're not making the
Well, no,
playoffs
then
at
they
9 and
They're
8 in
5
the
and 8.
AFC.
well, and then they play Dallas.
Uh,
They're
Yeah, that's
5 and
horrible.
9.
That's horrible, bro.
I
That's
think
actually
what's crazy is I feel like Philly has a harder schedule than Dallas, and Dallas is gonna end up winning that division. Or yeah.
really okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hot take. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie,
because
because I think
Well, cause Philly only has one loss on it.
Oh my.
But if you think about it, if they lose to the Chiefs, right? Let's say they lose to the Chiefs,
Right.
they lose to the Niners, right? Okay, now they're tied with Dallas, and Dallas can beat them in Dallas.
And
And
Dallas
boom,
always has
there
an
you go.
easy schedule. So
And that's the
Dallas always
division
has
right there.
Let's see.
That's the division right there.
Oh, dude, Dallas plays Carolina this week. Are you kidding? Oh my,
Mm-hmm.
that's ridiculous, bro.
I'm telling you,
Well,
look at the rest of their schedules,
yeah,
and there's more wins for Dallas than there is Philly by more than 2. You know what I mean? And they end
well.
up
Let's
playing
see.
each other
They play
too. So
Carolina and the Commanders the next 2 weeks. Those are
that's
both
2-0.
wins. They played the Seahawks. That's going to be a closer game than people think, but I think Dallas can
But
still
it's
pull
in
that one.
Dallas, right?
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a win.
Yeah.
That's a win.
They play
So that's
Philly.
3-0.
They
That's
play
3-0.
Philly and Philly.
That's 4. No, they already play Philly in Philly. They play him in Dallas.
Or yeah. Sorry. You're right.
4-0.
My bad.
4-0.
They're going to beat Buffalo.
5-0.
The Dolphins game on Christmas Day or on Christmas Eve. I think
At Dallas. If it's at Dallas, it's 6-0.
In Miami.
Okay, so they're 5-1. What are the rest?
Then I played Detroit
Okay, 5-2 at Detroit or at Dallas.
in Dallas on
Okay, so 6-1,
on New Year's weekend. New Year's weekend.
6-1, and then who they close out with? The Giants.
The Commanders.
Okay,
They played the
7-1,
Giants twice
bro.
already.
7-1, 7-2 maybe. You know, or 6-2 maybe to close out the rest of the year.
Well, you never know, man. Dak is a dumbass towards the end of the season.
Watch.
Y'all give him too much
They
credit.
get-
The Dallas Cowboys.
The Cowboys. Okay, watch.
I'm not
Watch.
giving
They
them credit.
can't win a
Cowboys.
big game. They cannot
They can't.
win a big game. They cannot
Exactly,
win a big game.
but they're good. Look at their cakewalk of a schedule. There's no
fine.
big games, bro.
But
There's
when
no
when
big
they get to the playoffs, which is
Yeah, they're
they should be.
They're gonna
up
get
there.
bent over like they do every year, bro. We already know that. I'm saying they're gonna win the division. I did not say they're gonna win the conference. I said they're gonna win the division.
I mean, yeah, I know, but I mean, like, my point of view is like, I'm having a good regular season and losing the first round of playoffs, kind of like
Yeah.
I love Lamar, but that man has they won a playoff game yet?
No.
One.
They beat the
Against
Titans
the
the year
Titans.
after the year
But
after.
You know what's
how
gonna
many- how many chances?
You know what's
how
gonna
many
be crazy? You know what's gonna be crazy is if you really look at it. If you really end up looking at it, the Niners are probably gonna win the #1 seed. The Cowboys are gonna be #2, which means who's going to be the 5th seed is going to be the Eagles. It's going to be Eagles versus Cowboys in round 1 of the playoffs.
And Dallas has home field.
And Dallas has home field. You already know Philly's going to whoop their ass.
It's going to be so funny too when that happens. I mean, I don't know. I think Philly still wins that division.
No, I don't think so.
Philly's so much. I mean, they're not like they're better than them. I mean, it's not that big of a gap. It's just Dak. It's just Dak. It's literally just Dak. Because I mean, the defense for both of them are good. I mean, the Cowboys debatably have a top. I mean, they're a top 10 for sure. They've been a little bit more kind of rough because they lost Trayvon for the year. But I mean, they still have Gilly. They have Parsons. It's all you really need. I mean, Parsons is all you freaking need.
Yo, what y'all feel about Trayvon coming over here and talking all this shit about Buffalo?
Buffalo. I mean, it's his brother, so I don't blame him.
Future Cowboy Stephon Diggs in the offseason.
Yeah, probably.
So, especially if the Bills don't make the playoffs. That's all.
Oh no! If the Bills don't make the playoffs,
he's gone.
They're gonna blow it up, and
they're not gonna blow it up.
Well, no, not like
there's gonna be some pieces gone.
Diggs is gone.
White gone.
White's gone.
The safety, I forgot his name.
Both of them are probably gone because they're too old. So, yeah, that defense it's mainly gonna be defense. Their offense might stay the same.
They better cut them safeties. DeMar Hamlin needs more playing time.
Oh my god, bro. Dude, I can't believe he's like a 4th-string, bro. No, I'm telling you, bro. The only reason why they haven't cut him is because of the whole thing, which is fine.
He's starting next week. He's gonna have 13 tackles. You know what, Will? You know what? I hope he gets cut this summer, and the Raiders just sign him. Yeah, I hope he just signs with the Raiders.
I'm getting
that
his jersey.
Just be.
I'm getting his jersey if he signs with us.
He's a Raiders type player. It's a Raider type player.
He's not a Raiders type player, bro. We don't.
Bro,
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
If he signs with you guys, I'll buy you the jersey, bro. Just so you can wear, just so you can wear it every week on next year's podcast.
Yo, nah. That is crazy. No, I mean, like, like, said honestly about the situation, I get sad, bro. But the thing is, he didn't even start. Well, the fact that he did, like, he never started and that happened is crazy. Because, like, he's like a fourth string.
Facts.
But I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, dude, I mean, I don't know. Like you were saying, I mean, yeah, I mean, I think Philly still wins it. Being the Niners.
In Dallas.
Well, let me look at the Lions schedule because I'm kind of curious now. Because the Lions are the second seed right now. And their only two losses were to the Ravens and the who's the other team they lost to? Oh, the Seahawks. That's right. I forgot they lost the Seahawks. So the Lions, they play the Bears, Packers, and Saints three straight. Oh my, dude, they're the no. The Lions are about to have 4 straight wins. They play the Bears, Packers, the Saints. They could get upset, but the Bears, Packers, Saints, and Bears 4 straight weeks. That should be 4 Ws. That should be 4 Ws. So that's 11-2. They play the Broncos. I think they'll beat the Broncos. That's freaking 12-2. Then their last stretch is kind of tough because they play the Vikings, Cowboys, and the Vikings again. So they could split. I think they'll split with the
They'll
Vikings.
split with the Vikings.
In the Cowboys game,
Cowboys
That's-
are home. I'm
that's
telling you,
tough,
man.
though.
Cowboys are gonna win the division.
that's gonna be a big game for Dallas, though. That's the thing. And like Ryan said, they can't win big games because that's gonna be a division winner probably, or it could decide like a division winner type game.
If anybody here is younger than 25, there has never been a repeat division winner in that conference or in that division.
That is very
In the
that is
past
very
25
true, too.
years. In the past
That
25
is
years.
true. It's a new one every year, dude. I can't believe the Commanders really went 7-9 and won the damn division. I just realized that.
A few years ago, yeah.
That's ridiculous. Well, you know what's crazy? They almost beat Brady that game too, and they were the only team that didn't get smoked by them.
But like y'all remember why, right? Y'all remember when Doug Peterson was rolling out a 4th-string quarterback over Carson Wentz and Jalen Hurts. Dak was injured that year.
Who
And
was the
then
quarterback?
What was up with the Giants? The Giants were just ass that year, like they usually are.
Yeah.
It was Andy Dalton was the Cowboys quarterback then,
Damn, bro. That's what the
and that was doing Taylor Heineke. That's when the Bucks won the Super Bowl that
Super
year.
Bowl, yeah. In the
And
Commanders
almost got
beat them.
upset by Taylor
Taylor
Heineke.
Heineke.
Bro,
Yeah.
Heineke is the greatest football team player of all time.
What the
I
hell?
stand on that. I stand on that.
Like the Redskins too?
No, just the
Oh,
Better
Washington
Taylor
football
Heineke
team.
or Josh Dobbs?
Josh Dobbs.
Josh Dobbs. Josh Dobbs.
Josh Dobbs.
So you
I
take
don't
back
know.
everything you just said, huh?
Yeah.
No, I've seen Heineke throw a deep pass against the Vikings, and because a referee was in the way, it was a touchdown.
Oh,
But
was that
if
the
the ref
play where he
wasn't
just threw
there,
it up
that
in
was
triple
a
coverage?
blatant interception.
That was the play where he just threw it up in triple coverage, right? And then
Yes,
the ref
bro, I
and the
don't know
ref ran
what
into
he was
Harrison
on.
Smith. And then McLaurin.
Who did that? Zach Wilson did the same thing. He threw the ref in front of Max Crosby's face.
Dude.
He went around the ref, and Max Crosby lit up the ref this week.
Dude, he has the
That was
stats.
funny.
Dude, he has some crazy stats this year. Crosby does, but he
Who?
probably won't get
I know.
DPOY though. So it's probably gonna be Garrett, probably. Garrett.
Yeah,
Garrett's
probably.
But Crosby deserves a shot at it this year, like for sure. Like it's like the last couple years he's been kind of teetering, but this year he's like literally top 3 in every stat for like edge rushers. He's second in sacks right now, and he's leading the league in pressures.
I think he's 4th now in sacks. I looked up his stats this morning.
Probably he had a half sack.
Yeah.
Right, he didn't have a full sack because he was getting doubled. Well, actually, he wasn't even getting. He just didn't do anything
He was just going right past Mekhi Becton the whole game.
the whole game. Yeah,
Sometimes I feel like he's a little too aggressive, bro. Like,
yeah. Well, no, it's like he takes cocaine before the game. He just doesn't stop. He literally just doesn't stop running, which I don't get because
Yeah,
he's
I
not even
don't-
that strong. He's not even that strong either. He just has long ass arms. He just doesn't stop moving.
he's explosive off the line.
Yeah, you gotta see that
I think
thing
it's
where
I think it's not cocaine. I think it's that fucking salt that they be taking, bro.
the
Yeah,
smelling
that
sauce.
shit-
The smelling
that shit
sauce.
just
Dude,
that shit just juices his ass up.
I've never I've never smelled those, bro, but I've heard they smell like just straight shit, bro.
Nah, they don't smell like shit. They'll wake your ass up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
honestly, when I
It
smell it,
like
I don't even smell
stings.
anything. It just like it's like
It
pepper for your nose,
stings.
bro. It's
It
like
like
yeah, it's like
stings, right?
you're like yeah.
I learned the hard way, bro. I
Oh
learned the
man,
hard way. I went through my dad's fucking mail. Popped that shit open. What?
what the?
Got my ass. I was like,
Ooh.
Dad, why you order salt? He said, open it up. I opened that shit up.
Dude,
Ooh, boy.
you know what's crazy about the AFC? Then now that I'm looking at it, bro, like if the playoffs were to start today, the Bengals wouldn't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
It's crazy.
Matt
I mean,
Canada
they
look.
did start 0-3, right?
I mean, they're 5-4 now, which they're gonna make the playoffs still. I mean, because because I'm looking at the Steelers because there's four. Oh my God, the whole division of the NFC North is literally all playoff contenders.
Mhm.
With them, because the Steelers are 6-3. I mean, if we had to choose one, I think we would pick the Steelers as the odd man out for someone that wouldn't make the playoffs.
Mm.
Them or the Browns, because the Browns, it's like Watson just can't throw no more.
Got that
You know,
money, man.
I know he
No
got
more
that money,
massages, all the money in the world.
all the
Man.
massages and all the money in the world. What's the
No more massages,
Yeah,
but
no
all the
more
money.
oh
massages.
oh? I thought he said all the massages. I was like,
Nah,
yo,
no
No,
more, man.
he would take all the massages and not all the money in the world,
oh
to be
my God,
honest. Though.
Crazy.
man. But I don't know. I mean, I
230 million or 30 women that can touch me. Nah, I
that
think I'd go the women.
yo, what the? I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Uh,
we're
He
at
got
that time.
suspended for it. I can speak on it.
Yeah, that's true. He did.
It happened. It actually happened.
I mean, if it was
Oh,
like no,
speaking
no,
about suspended, y'all heard what happened to Mike Thomas?
what happened to him?
Huh? Oh yeah. Throwing a brick at somebody's car.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
What's up with
yeah,
Derek Carr and his receivers, man?
dude. We got Chris Olave freaking doing a Henry Ruggs impression. We got Michael Thomas throwing bricks, and then we got freaking Zay Jones played for Carr too. He's freaking over here beating up his girlfriend. It's
Alvin Kamara
crazy.
beat up that dude in Vegas, dude.
Oh yeah, he did beat that dude. Oh, okay. The thing with Kamara is though
Who
he
does Zay
opened
Jones play for?
the Jaguars.
Jags.
He signed with
He
them
just
after he
he
left the
just got
Raiders.
arrested.
Yeah, he beat up his girlfriend.
Damn.
Or some battery. I don't know. It said domestic violence, so I'm guessing it was his girlfriend. So I'm guessing because it was someone he knew probably. Let's see. Let me find it. It said let me see if Zay Jones charged with domestic battery. Like what are we doing, bro? All these Derek Carr receivers, and then we got let's not forget the best one, Antonio Brown. That man got CTE the minute he came to us. He got frostbite on his feet. He was complaining about the helmet, and then he forced his way out. And then
Hey, he was trying to beat the shit out of Mike Mayock though. That shit was so funny.
freaking a couple weeks later, he played for the Patriots, got cut, signed with the Bucks, and then said, "I'm out." Now he's making shitty ass rap songs.
They're
Yeah,
fired.
no, bro, that one where he just started speaking gibberish, bro, where he was like, "Voila," dude. I was like, "Yo," it
Or
was
he's
Nah, that's
popping up
crazy.
on Twitter.
Twitter.
Y'all remember what happened to him a few months back on Twitter? If
Oh,
y'all
the
don't know,
pool, the pool.
nah. The
Oh,
bed. The
the
bed.
bed, the bed, the bed. No, no,
In
I
the
don't remember
early
that.
morning
No, I don't remember that.
with overtime Chelsea.
Oh,
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
crazy.
No, bro. I just remember the one where he was in the pool butt naked, bro, and he popped his ass out.
Nah, bro. Nah, he recorded getting some
I,
morning fun time.
I don't remember that. Yeah, yeah, he's got. It sucks too,
Opened
cause
opened up Twitter at 5 in the morning and thought I didn't close out my other screens, man. I'm like, what am I watching, bro?
but you know what sucks though? He could still come into the league right now and be a top 10 receiver, possibly top 5. Like
Facts.
honestly, like
Facts.
No,
no, bro.
he's not better than Terry McLaurin. And
Yes, he
Terry's
is.
not even top 10. I'm
Yes, he
sorry.
Yes,
is.
he is.
Yes, he's better than Terry, bro.
What? Oh, boy, Terry's a dog.
He is a dog, but bro, Antonio Brown could come right now and still be a top 10 receiver easily.
And he
At least get open.
put that man in the
He
hospital, dog.
can't
He's
get
done.
open.
And man, he's going
But
to the hospital. We need to save him from himself. Because right now, nobody's looking out for him.
yeah,
It's
but I
pretty
mean,
insane.
Dude, I just can't believe we're in week 11 already. That is crazy.
Thanks.
It's crazy. And then I mean, it's like you seeing mock drafts already and all that stuff. So, but I mean, yeah, I mean, we got 8 weeks left. I think in about like 2, 3
Y'all believe
weeks.
me that Caleb Williams is a bust yet, or nah? Y'all got to see him
No,
actually
no.
be a bust in the league.
I think he's a bust, but I mean,
Well,
I
to
don't
be
want him
honest,
to be.
I think he's gonna be a bust just because of that bullshit he said about him wanting ownership in the team, bro. Like
Nah,
that's
you a
ridiculous, bro.
bust. He's a bust.
But I will tell you, I think Drake May gonna be better than him. I think Drake May is gonna be just like Herbert. That's
Mm-hmm.
and Penix could low-key be better than him too. Penix is nasty. I can't lie.
Penix is nasty.
Penix is
But we
crazy.
can all agree Jaden Daniels is not going to translate well.
Nah, he's not even gonna go first round.
Yeah.
But that might help him though, because the team could draft him similar to. I mean, being granted, I hope he doesn't go to a situation like the Raiders are. But I mean, quarterbacks that are like play for good schools and stuff, they can get drafted later and be a bridge guy. I mean, they could
Hey,
even develop.
Jaden could go to the Raiders if they keep AP because he did play for AP at Arizona State when Herm
Facts.
Edwards got
Yep.
fired. When
Jaden
Herm
Daniels went
Edwards
there.
got,
When
yeah,
Herm Edwards was
I didn't know
gone.
that. I didn't
yeah.
know
When
that.
Herm Edwards was gone, AP was his coach.
I didn't even know Jaden Daniels transfer. I thought he was always at LSU. I did not know that.
He was at ASU and he was trash, low key.
I didn't know that.
Nah, he was good his freshman year with Brandon Ayuk, and then Ayuk
Yeah.
left, and he's all like, he didn't have
Yeah.
nobody else around him. He's all
He
like,
could have thrown nothing. He was
I
just
mean,
scrambling.
Mo. He could have had Johnny, but Johnny's grades were terrible.
Johnny. Oh yeah, that's
Kalen,
yeah,
bro,
bro. That
was
sucks.
great.
Bro.
We went to school with the 4-star, but his grades were terrible, so we never got an offer.
really?
It
Yeah,
was like a 1 something or something. I don't even think it was a 1. That's
Y'all
tough.
know,
yeah.
y'all know. In my high school class, we had Kalen Balaj, who ended up playing for at Arizona State, and for the
Balaj.
Steelers.
He played for the
Yeah,
Chargers, right?
he played for the Chargers too. We had Christian McCaffrey,
Oh
and then
shit.
we had Austin Eckler. I still got my football schedule. I played all three of them in high school, bro.
What? Oh my,
Yeah.
yo.
And you know what's crazy? We won state. My school ended up winning state,
What
and
school
we
did you go
played.
to?
It was called Coronado, but we beat a team that had Christian McCaffrey on it. We beat a team that had Austin Eckler on it, and we beat a team that had Kalen Balaj on it. And y'all want to know the craziest part? Kalen Balaj was the best one out of all of them.
That's how it be. I heard.
That's how it be, low
Yeah,
key, because freaking
hell,
being being
Kalen Balaj had 5 touchdowns on us, bro.
Dang.
holy, yo, 5 is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Y'all remember a couple years back, Derrick Henry had a 99-yard touchdown and stiff armed the whole defense?
Against the
Yeah.
Jaguars?
I witnessed that in high school 2 times, bro. Two
Jeez.
times. He had 2 90-yard runs, stiff arming everybody. I got stiff armed 3 times. I remember. I might as well sit my happy ass down. I ain't even
Bro,
gonna get
you
up.
know what's crazy too, bro? Dude, Derrick Henry's really about to be like 31 years old, bro. What the? That's like that's
That's
crazy.
young, but it's old in the running back
Well,
age,
no, for
right?
running backs, yeah, bro. Like, I mean,
Back.
you're basically crippled at that point. Because look at Zeke, bro. Zeke started getting hurt, and now Zeke is like he's on the Patriots, and he looks like a lineman. So he looks like a lineman. But like we were saying, like these, it's time for all the new talent, and it's getting better every year. And like I said earlier, I like honestly, like I truly feel like there's always one rookie. It doesn't matter. I mean, they're usually first rounder, but whether it's first, second, or third, there's always a rookie that they just look better than most of the guys that have been in the league for years. This year, it's Stroud. Last year, it was Garrett Wilson. 2021, it was
Sauce. Sauce.
or
Last year was
Sauce, yeah. Oh, Sauce, or you could pick Sauce or Garrett. And for a rookie corner to do that is hard because corners outside of quarterback, it's the hardest position to play. It's not a question.
Facts.
So, who was the rookie in 2021 that went off?
Jamar Chase.
Was it Chase? Okay, yeah, Chase.
Yeah, Chase.
COVID was
Jetta
JJ.
and
Taylor.
Justin Herbert was
Oh,
killing it
Herbert.
that year.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
People don't
Herbert.
remember, bro. Before Stroud was putting up the last rookie that was putting up numbers like Stroud was
Was
Herbert.
Herbert? Yeah, no.
It's crazy because that would have never happened if my man didn't get his lungs punctured. Crazy.
My boy Tyrod Taylor got set up.
He did.
Dude, every time he takes over a team, bro, something happens, bro.
Bruh, every time.
The man got a big ass needle in his lung and lost the spot. But I mean, yeah, 2020 was stacked, bro, because they had Herbert, JJ, and Jonathan Taylor going off. All three of them went off.
Mhm.
2019
Hey, ain't it
was
crazy that this year is the most that rookie quarterbacks have ever started? Like this is the
it's like
most.
10. It's 10.
I
Yeah.
think it's like 10 or 11 rookie
Yeah.
quarterbacks have started this year.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy
And
amount.
and like there's like four, like 3 or 4 of them that have done damage. Stroud, Richard, and I mean Richardson's out for the year, but when he played, he was good. He looked just like Cam Newton. I'm not gonna lie. You got Richardson, Stroud. Young is developing. I mean, and so is O'Connell. O'Connell has
Bust,
not played bad at all.
bust, bust.
Dude, do y'all think Young's height is actually the problem? Like honestly.
No, I just
No.
think there's every man. Look, you can't trade away so much shit and then
Mhm.
expect to still be good, right? Like,
Facts.
you know, ain't it crazy that if you watch Young play, you like, damn, all you're missing is an explosive wide receiver. But they traded the explosive wide receiver to get you, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of. And then to be honest, they probably didn't need to. The Bears just said, "Fuck it, we'll try." And because bro, they gave up like they pulled a Trey Lance trade, didn't they? Basically,
Yeah, they traded the first round pick.
yeah.
That's
Well,
why
they
the
trade
Bears got the first pick in the draft.
and guess what? They're still gonna fuck it up and be ass next year probably. So
The Bears?
If
I mean,
they
I
take
guess.
Yes.
If they take Caleb Williams, yes.
they should
Yeah.
not take a quarter. No, yeah, they should not take a quarterback.
I'll let
They
you know right now. I think the Bears are making the playoffs next year if they do what they're supposed to. It's very easy.
yeah, I
Or it's
mean they're
not very
trying.
easy, but they can make
If
the
you
playoffs.
take Marvin Harrison, just take Marvin
Mhm.
Harrison, and then take a lineman
Yeah.
and rock with
But
Justin
I think
Fields.
I think you trade back with whatever the second pick is to get more linemen.
You could,
Or
you could,
yeah,
you
not
could
to
do
get
that
more
too.
linemen, but get more draft capital.
Yeah.
No, Marvin Harrison. I mean, where I do want to see him go, but it's probably not going to happen. Is Houston? That would be fucking crazy if he went to
Yeah,
Houston.
that's not happening.
Houston don't have a first round pick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They gave it up to get Will Anderson.
Mhm.
That would be crazy though if he ended up in Houston. That would be nasty.
I don't know. Marvin Harrison, I wish he would go to like a good offensive coordinator, but all the top teams don't have one. I mean, I guess the Cardinals wouldn't be bad. But
Dude, imagine he went to the Chiefs, bro. I'd be like, well, okay, it's over.
I don't even think he'd be used properly if he went to the
Probably
Chiefs.
not. Yeah, it's true. Because the Chiefs don't, their offense doesn't thrive off
Yeah.
like now, like the way they run it, it doesn't thrive off elite wide receivers outside of Tyreek.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I really want to see how. So like I wasn't I guess back in 2003 to 2007, I wasn't that big of a football fan because I was still not even 10 years old. But they say like he's the best wide receiver prospect since Megatron, right? And I'm
Mhm.
Ohio State. I'm an Ohio State fan, bro. It's like watching that guy play every week, bro. I'm like, like I feel
He's-
bad for DBs because I'm like,
he's
there's
crazy, bro.
nothing, there's absolutely
you
nothing you
can't
could
stop
do,
him.
bro.
You can't stop. You can't
Well,
stop.
I mean, it's not just that, bro. Look who he gets to learn from, bro. His freaking dad, and look whose dad played with too.
I'll say though,
Across the
it
field
is
from
good
him.
though. The last 3 years he's had an NFL caliber quarterback. Oh, I don't know about this year,
Yeah.
but
Well, yeah,
I
he
don't
had.
know about this year. But the previous 2 years for
Who
sure.
is their quarterback? Who is Ohio State's quarterback?
That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Kyle McCord.
Yeah,
Who's
it's
yeah, I don't know who it is.
who. That's all you need
It's,
to
you know what's crazy? It's Marvin Harrison's high school quarterback. That's who our
know.
quarterback is. No, it is.
Oh yeah, I forgot
They
about
went to
that.
high school together. Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, but look who he gets to learn. He gets to learn from his dad, and he probably still talks to Reggie Wayne. I'm guessing. I mean, I don't know why he wouldn't talk to him. They played together for years, so I mean, yeah, he's gonna. So whatever team he goes to, he's gonna be because he has it all: speed, size, footwork, hands, IQ.
Mhm.
So But yeah, the draft, the top 5 picks, it's going to consist of, I honestly was going to say Houston because we said Houston at the beginning of the year, but that's out the window. CJ Stroud is not worth, or their team in general is not a top 5 worst team. But it's going to be the Patriots for sure. It's going to be like the Patriots. Oh, geez, the Giants. It's literally going to be the Panthers, Cardinals. Oh well, actually not the Panthers.
I don't think Cardinals gonna do it either. Kyler's back now.
Yeah, Kyler's back.
So, but what do you think they finished though? Because they're sitting at 2-8.
They're gonna win. They're gonna win 4 more games. They can win 4.
Yeah,
They're gonna
probably
win
with
like
the
2-3 more games.
eighth
Yeah,
pick,
3
ninth
more.
pick.
So let's look at the schedule because Kyler they came back and won. So they played they played the Texans this coming up week. That's a L. So and then they play the Rams. I think they can beat them.
Yeah.
Steelers. Ooh, that's tough.
The Rams don't have their pick, huh?
Rams don't have their pick for a minute, dude.
Yeah,
Dude.
that's what I'm saying. But who did?
They
who
do this year. They do. They have
Lions.
they have their pick this year. The
Or do
Lions,
they?
the Rams have their pick this year.
Oh,
I thought they gave that up for or
They sold their soul for that ring, dog. I don't know.
yeah, they
got
they,
the
they,
rings
they
a
don't
ring,
have
bro.
a lot of picks. They like the Clippers.
No, you know how I know they have their pick this year? Because last year they were trying to trade this year's pick for Brian Burns.
Mm,